Hello guys, Barnesy is here, and we're going to continue with our Let's Play Minecraft. And I found some diamonds, my first diamonds actually, over a spree of lava. Now this is just in my new pit. It's actually come very successfully since I just started it. But I plan to do mining and bits like that. I was going to mine out the paths here so that we know what we're talking about. But where these gaps are in the wall are where I'm going to branch out and do branch mining from there. See, it's very successful. I just found gold too. We'll put dirt there and we'll go there. So where all these notches are, we're going to branch out and do mining from there. It's cool on the roof too, but I don't need that. Yeah, sorry about the times, but I'm way ahead of where I actually thought I would be, so I thought I might just post a second video now. I'll go store this stuff. I'll show you my chest of cobblestone, the amount of stone I got from mining. I'll show you what I've done with my castle too. Let's go up here. Wrong one. See, that's quite a bit of cobble. It's actually for my castle. When I start building it, I'm going to have a big, huge castle, and I'll probably need to mine more as it is. I'll forge that in a little bit. I'll put my copy away. In fact, I shall keep that. I'll just lay out the foundation for my castle then, after I've shown you it, of course. But yeah, been trying to hold off this video as long as possible, but I really could not do anything apart from just mine. And I just want to leave that until I've shown you what I found very early on. Well, let's go explore. Yes, my farm is finished. I've got to fill that up yet. I don't know why water eventually runs down. Doesn't eventually run down. Well, let's start the castle. And voila, completely flat and mined out. Yes, this is where most of my stone come from, and pockets and burning zombie. Yeah, a lot of that stone from that chest came from just flattening this wall. I pushed that one across one layer just because it was actually quite high on those two top layers. I pushed that one back forward till it was up high around there, and I pushed that one back two, and I filled up quite a bit of dirt across there. As you can see, it's just completely dirt there instead of stone. And I left it there because I'll make that like a back entrance or something. And it's going to be like really tall, the castle, so that's why I'm going to need a lot of stone. In fact, I'll show you what it was like when I first came here. We'll be right back, guys. Building. Well, that's a lot of guys there. Hopefully the enemy will leave me alone while I establish my temporary home. I'll fill this in later. You know what, I'll probably leave this area for a bigger castle later. I thought there was something down here. Oh, and there's mobs in here too. Annoying. Let's just go ahead and block this off then. Did you see it? Because if you didn't, go back and have a look. Like, very different layout from what it started with. Yeah, I did bring a stone. So, yeah, let's get to work on this. Like I said, I will not go too far into detail, and I'll see if I can make it. I'll be as really fast as possible, but it's going to be out of cobblestone because it looks better than regular stone. Because regular stone looks natural, whereas a castle like cobble is actually being cobble that's mined and placed, whereas regular stone, you could easily just dig it out and call it a castle. And I like actually placing bricks and don't want people to think that I haven't. So yeah, it's very big. In fact, I'll have lots of open space and I'll have excessive use of chests. I'll be putting all sorts of things in there. In fact, I'll be putting random things and asking for ideas and comments and all that quite often just to fill up the levels. It's going to be really high. It's going to be taller than the mountains, in fact, if I get that high. Hence why I'm doing, like I said, that mine, the one I'm doing there is only the beginning. I might add a second one further in on the mine just to keep it going out, and I'll branch mine off my other ones when they start getting a bit far out. And it would just be a maze of just catacombs of just mine, cobblestone, all the diamonds, ores and that of course too. See, I've already used a bunch of cobble. But yeah. In fact, shortly I'm trying to see if I can find a friend. And Kane, I'm not talking to you to join my videos, but I'm trying to find a friend to see if they can like commentate, like watch me, like be a bystander basically, like just talk about with me, come up with ideas, why you do this, ideas and all that stuff kind of thing, just so that there's more talk on about it instead of just me, because as you know I often be quiet when I'm doing something because I just got nothing to talk about. Let's go and get some more cobble. Oh, that actually hurt my guy. You got a boo-boo. That should be enough for the floor. I don't know what I'm going to put on the bottom floor, but I know I've got an idea of what I'm going to put on the second floor. No, that much. It's just going to be outstanding pillars and all that to make it look good. When I actually get the time, I might remold this and make it out of something else. Maybe those stone bricks. They look okay. In fact, I'm gonna go do that next. I'm gonna go try that out in creative mode. Gonna go see what the front wall would look like out of stone bricks, and I'll finish this off. Of course, I'll keep the bottom for this now, because I gotta finish this castle, or else I'm gonna have nowhere to live soon. Since my base at the moment is gonna get turned into a mining outpost really shortly. That's what I could have for a first floor. Large storing area for all my ores. Then the second floor could be the entrance room. There we go. I said you could tell that I've placed this because if I just put this out of stone, you can look here and you can like look down here and go, if it's like just regular stone, you can look down and go, oh yeah, he's just mined it all out by stone. But if you put that there, he's like, oh, he's mined it all out, and then he's placed stone over it, which is quite obvious that I've actually mined it out and placed stone there. But yeah, I guess that's all we're gonna do for today, guys. Just give you an update so that I can continue with what I'm doing. And I'm very happy that I found my first gems. The first diamonds. Let's make a smiley face. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. See you guys. Subscribe for more.